Farm Trucker Weather starts now with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And good evening, everybody. About an hour and a half away from Friday right now. We're going to start off with a picture from Ron Salyer. He calls it Winter's Nap. Five Springs Waterfall by Lovell, Wyoming. I could be wrong, but I think the Winter's Nap he's talking about, I think the waterfall has turned to ice. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Thanks for sending that in, Ron. Here's a nice shot from Lynn Richardson. We're looking at, you can see Hart Mountain out there. This was, I think, out there by west of Powell. Just a kind of a beautiful sunset tonight, and that's the way things are shaping up there. Here's the way things are looking in Billings right now. Hey, it's not bad. It's a little mild. It's 32 degrees right now, and our winds are out of the west at about 21 miles per hour. It gives you a wind chill factor that feels like 20 degrees. Now, our reported high temp today actually topped out at 34. Their average high 47, the record 77 back in 1999. Record low was 11 below zero back in 1986. Had a lot of record lows in 1986. November was extremely cold that year. I remember. That's one of the first years I moved here. And you'll notice here, 4:46. That was the sunset tonight. So, yeah, it seems like the days are just getting shorter and shorter. When it comes to precipitation, nothing new to add to the totals. So, for the month, we're at 3,600, so we're ahead of normal there. For the year, we're 1,280. Also, just barely ahead of normal of average, which is 12.79 year-to-date totals. Right now, our current temps are into the teens and 20s out in the west. Teens and 20s across the high line as well. But we're into the 30s over at Cody, 34 degrees there. Livingston, 30. 32 in Billings right now. You see 19 over in Bozeman, 21 in Miles City. These are reported highs of the day. Just about everybody got into the 20s and 30s everywhere we looked. And as you can see right now, the threat board's starting to fill up. Winter storm watch over there by Harlowton, over there in DeWheatland County, Sweetgrass County, also by Big Timber. We're looking at maybe winds gusting to 60 miles per hour into the weekend. Beartooth foothills looking for maybe 60 to 70 mile per hour winds with a wind advisory. Over here, look for snow up there in the Absarokas, maybe 6 to 12 inches in the west range, maybe 2 to 6 inches of snow on the east range over there. Then look at all the wind across the eastern slopes of the divide. Look at that, 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. Winter storm watches, winter storm warnings. Plus, we do have winter weather advisories with various amounts of snow throughout the region. A lot of blowing and drifting snow in the southwest. Look at this over in Yellowstone Park. 8 to 22 inches of snow in the southwestern corner of the park. In the central part of the park, maybe more like 2 to 8 inches of snow in that area. So get ready for some big snow showers around much of the mountainous areas next 2 or 3 days. In the meantime, tonight, Doppler radar and satellite imagery shows just a few cloudy skies starting to roll through the region. These are just some high clouds. We got to go way out here in the Pacific, though. Look at this. We've got one storm getting ready to move on shore. Another one way kind of in the wings getting ready to move in as well, but that'll take a few more days. So in the meantime, here's what we're looking at. We're just kind of in between weather disturbances. One moved in towards the Midwest. The other one's now moving in towards Washington and Oregon, and that'll be our next system moving in. At the surface, we had a nice warm front move through today, and that warmed things up for us. We'll continue to do so again on Friday. Then here comes your next system moving into western Montana. That'll continue to blow on through on Friday night into Saturday, and as it does so, that's going to kick up some strong gusty winds across the region. And at the same time, another cold front drops down from Canada, and by Saturday night, most of that cold air here will come down here, kind of come close to the Billings area, but it just kind of slide off into the Dakotas. So that's the way that's the way that will work. Tonight we cool back down to the teens and 20s around the region with partly cloudy skies. Then for tomorrow, we're getting back up into the 30s. A lot of mid to upper 40s, 49 over Forsyth, 44 Miles City, 43 at Glendive. Billings will be about 45 degrees. But for Billings tonight, here's what you're going to see. 21 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Next 7 days looks like this. We'll wind up with 45 degrees on Friday, 41 on Saturday. Here comes the partly cloudy skies and windy conditions. Then on Sunday, back up to 44, 48 on Monday, and look at the 50s on Tuesday and Wednesday, 49 degrees on Thursday, and all of that with partly cloudy skies. We'll be right back.